Cooking Apa.
Hi, this is Cooking Apa. It's the time of the year again. Chinese New Year is coming and Apa is going to make the poon choy, prosperity bowl again. Yeah, so it is a bowl with a lot of overfilled prosperity, happiness and good health. Yeah. So now every year Apa will try to make it slightly different. This year I'm going to make a slightly mini version. Okay, though the ingredient you see here is actually more than what is required for the mini version, but I'll probably make two later. But for the sake of this particular video, I will show everything here. Now, basically, it is about.
Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Apa's video.
First of all, get yourself a pot. It can be a clay pot, ceramic pot, or any pot you can find. This is very cute. I got it from this is Moo Year. Yeah, I got it from Aeon, I think. Aeon Mid Valley. Now, you need a pot for sure, a nice pot. So this is only about 1 liter, so not very big. And then, as with the ingredient, you can put in anything that you like. Okay, so you put, like example, I love roast pork, so I'm going to put in roast pork. I love this is the grilled duck. So this is the grilled duck. So I will put in a grilled duck. I went to buy just now. Roast duck, sorry, roast duck just now. All right, and then I'm using a jumbo prawn today. Of course, you can use the normal size prawn. I would suggest you deep fry it to really bring out the fragrance. If not, blanch also can. Remember to devein it, yeah, devein it. And then I have, of course, Chinese New Year. You cannot run away from abalone. We all will have a lot of abalone. We all will have a lot of fish maw. Okay, so I will explain to you some of the tips, the things for you to look out for, especially throughout the whole video, especially the fish maw. It comes with a lot of different sizes and thickness, but more importantly is you probably want to ask the seller how long does it need to be soaked under hot water. Yes, you need to use hot water. There's two reasons for it. The first reason being to get rid of the oiliness. Yeah. The second is to make it softer. This one only takes about few minutes. The one I bought, even though it's very thick, but there are some that I bought before that requires 4 hours. So you remember to ask the seller how long does it need to soak. Of course, you will need a bit of scallop. This is Japanese shiitake mushroom, very high grade. This is very thick fish. This is sea cucumber. Now the thing about sea cucumber is this. You need to clean it. Of course, you buy the one which is already been rehydrated, and then you just blanch it, and also don't blanch too long, about probably 5-10 minutes depending on the size. This one is very thick, so I blanch it for about 10 minutes. If you blanch too long, if you cook it for too long, it will melt. Now, of course, we have some radish. This is actually to put at the bottom to raise all the other ingredients. So you want to cut it quite thick, at least about 1 to 2 centimeter thickness. And you also want to blanch it. How do you know blanch until when? Basically, you want to blanch until it is fully cooked, which is becoming half transparent like this, right? And also red carrot, also blanch. What else? This one. Dried bean curd, also blanch. Different dried bean curd will have different time of blanching time. Broccoli, also blanch, about 1 minute enough. Yeah, this one don't blanch for too long. And then after blanching everything, you will have this. This is the blanching water. It already becomes a very beautiful soup. So I'm going to use this soup. Don't throw it away. Use the soup to make the broth for the poon choy. And this is actually the broth that comes together with the brine that comes together with the abalone cane. And of course, to give it some more umami flavor, I'm going to add this Vietnamese, one of the very high quality Vietnamese fish sauce called Ong Ky. What is so special about this? You probably have seen this in many of Apa's videos. It becomes my favorite fish sauce to use right now. One of the main reasons is this is actually, first of all, it is coming from Quoc, one of the most popular town manufacturing fish sauce. Then number two, this is actually what they call, you know the light soy sauce, they have this thing called tou chou, the first brew, which is supposed to be the purest of all. This is actually the first brew of this particular fish sauce, so it's actually very pure. And then this is 35 what is G per liter, 35 gram per liter, I think. So this is actually telling anything above 30 is considered very high grade, very high grade fish sauce in Vietnam. And this is even coming selling to you in a glass bottle here. If you want to know more about this, I will put the information in the description box. One bottle like this is going to last you for at least 1 whole year easily. So you can actually add a bit of oil and also salt into the boiling water and blanch your ingredient until it is almost fully cooked. Then only you put it inside the prosperity bowl. So different ingredient may have different cooking time, so you have to adjust accordingly. Yeah? Example, as you can see, carrot will take lesser time, but the radish, how do you know radish is cooked? Just cook it until it becomes half transparent, then it's an indication of it is already cooked. Sea cucumber, probably you cook about 5 to 10 minutes, not too long, it can melt. Sea more, few minutes. Just now you actually see I'm cooking the bean curd sheet. That one, it ranges from 10 minutes to 20 minutes depending on the bean curd sheet you are actually using. So you probably want to ask the seller how long does it cook. If you cook the bean curd sheet for too long, it may melt. Yeah. So don't throw away this broth here that I used to blanch all the ingredients. This is actually, we are going to use it as a broth later. If you don't have chicken stock especially, this broth is actually very tasty. That's why from the beginning, if you want to put a little bit of salt, just put a little bit, maybe just a pinch, not too much. You don't want this to be too salty. Yeah? So this is going to be very tasty and very good for to become the broth for the prosperity bowl. For prawn, if you want it a lot more fragrant, I suggest you actually deep fry it. If you are scared of oil, you can just blanch it using the same broth just now. Right, we can now actually put in the ingredients into the pot, your designated pot. Like I said, I'm going to use the radish to really raise it. Yep, just nice. So first layer you will have the radish, and then the second layer I'm going to put in, I have some extra fish maw actually, but maybe later. Second layer I'm going to put in the bean curd. The bean curd sheet here is going to soak out a very nice flavor later. Ooh, later it is going to taste really good. Actually, I always find this mumu pot, even though it's very small, but it feels small, but you can put a lot of things inside. Alright, and then you can start putting in other ingredients. Okay, I'm going to raise it another level using putting in the red carrot. This is also blanched, yeah. Right, and then we can start arranging the top, how to make it nicer. Now Appa is really not so good at it. You all definitely can do much better than me. So use your creativity. Yeah, basically it's good to just put everything the same together at one spot. So I have the mushroom here, I have the fish maw here. This fish maw, I bought it at 500 ringgit per kg. It is not exactly very cheap, yeah. Then I have this. Abalone. Nowadays, abalone is not very expensive. think this one I bought like probably 60 ringgit. This is fish maw. Just not forgetting my jumbo prawn. The roast pork. Oh, this one's so naughty, fly away. So you are supposed to make it look like everything is like overflow. Yeah, you want your prosperity for this year to overflow as well. Of course, some scallop. Like I said, my ingredient can actually is enough for two portion actually. 2 mini one. Scallop, this, and you want to give it some nice greenish color. Broccoli is a very good choice. Wow, now it really looks really good. Okay, do I still have space for my what if I put here, will it block? Let me figure out a place to put my drumstick. If not, I can put it aside. Alright, now it actually looks overflow, right? Yes, you want your the year 2021 to really overflow with prosperity and joy. Right now, let's make the broth. Very easy. Nothing complicated about poon choy, seriously. Just a little bit more pre-preparation work. We're going to start with this. This is the broth we used to blanch all the ingredients just now. Remember, don't put too much salt. Right. And then we also have this. This is the abalone broth. About 50-50 I'm putting it here. This is already flavorful and very aromatic, seriously. So I'm just going to add 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce inside. You can also put in a little bit of abalone sauce if you have. And fill a bit of my favorite fish sauce to give it the umami flavor, right? Then we bring this to a boil and it's basically done. You can either choose to starch it or not. Up to you. Actually, I don't mind to starch it a little bit. Just bring this to a boil. We will come back very shortly. Alright, it is now boiling. Off the fire. I'm going to put in just a little bit of starch, not too much. I don't like my dish to be too starchy, seriously. Super fragrant and very thick, and it only takes me less than 5 minutes, actually 2 or 3 minutes only. It's not difficult to make this broth or sauce. Now let's pour this sauce over to my mumu pot and also raise the heat for my mumu pot. Right, you will notice I actually have to put my mumu pot on here because my left hand side, it was an induction. This is a ceramic pot, you cannot put on an induction. In order to put on an induction, you need a metal inside the pot. So this one, on the right hand side is a normal electric pot, electric surface, electromagnet surface. Is it called electromagnet? Anyway, this side is the normal ceramic hob. Yeah, it is not the induction. Therefore, it can be used for any clay pot or any ceramic pot. So slowly add in the broth. Ooh. Okay. And then we are going to close it. And let it cook for a couple of minutes. Actually, everything inside already fully cooked, so this is just to allow all the flavor to come together. Just 2-3 minutes is more than enough. Okay, basically it is done. Alright, so here's Apa's poon choy for the year 2021. It is a challenging year ahead for many of us. So please stay safe and try to stay home as much as possible. Now, if you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Apa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Apa on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Apa YouTube channel. Thank you very much and thank you Ong Ky. Thank you, bye bye.